See that? Toilet paper. Gotta have toilet paper. The wire that I actually shot a hole into is not this box. It's actually this box down here. What's up, YouTube? You look behind me, I'm here in my kitchen, and what I have to do today, we're ready to get drywall up on the wall, y'all. In order to get drywall up on the walls, we have to make sure that everything inside the walls are just the way that we want them. That includes all the blocking. If you're not familiar with blocking, blocking is just extra boards that you can screw things straight into to secure them. So things like your cabinetry, your paper towel holders, you know, your TVs, if you're mounting TVs on the wall, you want all that stuff to have blocking behind it. And basically that's just 2x4s that'll be stuffed in between those studs that you see, which are also 2x4s, to give that extra rigidity and strength for the cabinets to be securely secured to the wall, for the towel racks, for the paper towel holders, and for the TVs. So what I have here in front of me is a story pole. So some of the things that I'm gonna be working to do blocking for today is a couple of things. First off, we've got see that? Toilet paper. Gotta have toilet paper. And you don't want that toilet paper roll falling off. So we're gonna put blocking behind the toilet paper rolls in the 3 bathrooms to make sure that that's covered. Here in the kitchen, after that, we're gonna focus on, let's see, can you see that? It says top of lowers. So these are the cabinets. Now your cabinets normally are 36 inches off the ground. That's just a standard common measurement for lower cabinets. So what I'll be doing is at 36 inches and below, I'll be applying blocking to that area so that we can secure the lower cabinets to the wall. And then up here is the upper cabinetry. It says bottom of uppers. So you have your lowers that are 36 inches, that's your countertop height. And then 36 to 18 inches up is backsplash. And then from this point starts your bottom of your lower cabinetry. And we're doing cabinets all the way to the ceiling. I'm actually custom making those cabinets, so stay tuned for those videos. But what this is a storyboard. And so what this will do, I'm gonna go along each stud that you see behind me, and I'm gonna mark these different heights. And then that's where I'll know to apply the blocking. So this makes it easy so I don't have to pull out my tape measure and just measure each stud over and over again. So I can just mark and go. And I'm gonna show you guys how simple this can be. Just like that, we're done marking the top of our bottoms and the bottom of our lower cabinets. So now we can move forward with measuring and cutting for the blocking. All right, and here's what it looks like now that we have the bottom row of blocking in place. As you can see along that row down there, that will allow us to secure our lower cabinets to the wall. So that's one run done. We'll do the bottom of the uppers somewhere up in there, and then up at the top we'll do blocking for the top of the uppers all the way up around there. And while I was running that blocking, I actually shot a nail through one of the Romex wires here. So this is our electrical wire. I'm gonna get in close so you can see. I cut the sheathing back to see if it was actually punctured. Turns out it is punctured. There's a nick in the insulated covering. So I'm gonna have to rerun this wire. So I've already took it free from the box. And basically I've gotta run this through all the way back up the attic, across and back down to our service panel, which is in the garage. So I bought some additional electrical wire to do that. This piece of wire here, since the nick was so close to the end of the wire, I can cut it off and I can reuse this wire for other applications that I'm gonna do inside the house, like the recessed lighting, where we're using just kind of small, slim LED lighting for that. So I can use this long run. I'll cut that up into smaller pieces to use for that. So not a total waste, but whenever you're shooting nails near electrical wiring, just always keep that in mind. I was trying not to hit it, but in this case, I hit this one. Good news is this is the only one that I hit out of all of the blocking that I did install and put up. So this is me just needing to fix my mistake. So here we go. All right, so this wound up being hairier than what I thought. At first I thought I just had the simple task of working with just this one wire here, which is a normal 12-2 Romex. The wire that I actually shot a hole into is not this box. It's actually this box down here, which you can see is way more complicated. There's a lot of pieces that are put together here. And the wire that I'm after is this wire right here. And I've just about got it loose. You can see there's a lot more pieces. I've got the ground free. I've got the hot wire free and the other standby wire. I think I'm just at the point now where I can pull this out and I can start retracing this run all the way back to the breaker panel. So here we go. So it turns out this run actually does not run back to the panel, which is, a good thing. I don't have to use a big long piece of Romex to make that run, but it does run back over to one of our light sconces here. And so that was a bit of a surprise, but at the same time, good to know. Good to know, because like I said, I don't have to use a lot of that roll of Romex that I purchased. They come in like the smallest rolls, I think are 250 feet in a roll. And so that's what I bought. But what that means is I can use majority of that roll to run the disc lights that will be placed throughout the house, which was the original intent for that wire purchase anyway. So good news. So what did we learn from this? I'd say, be careful when you're setting up blocking. Do it right the first time. Don't spend an afternoon or an evening doing what I had to do, which was replace a wire that I accidentally shot a nail gun through. So just take your time, be patient. Again, things like this happen with construction, and versus me calling my electrician back out to do a service charge and then charge to run it. I figured it was easier and more cost effective for me to replace that wire myself and just wire it up the same way that it was before. All right, I've got one rewired and done. Got it back in now. And there it is now at the other end. Got that one wired up and set back in place. And so now this mistake has been fixed. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by the channel. If you like the content, be sure to subscribe. Leave a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. We'd like to know what you like about this video, maybe some things that you may want to learn about in future videos. Talk to us. Let us know. We'll see you later. Peace.